Yep. So it's been a little while since we recorded. I think last week or 2 weeks ago you were busy running errands, and then last week I had a few things to take care of, so we haven't been recording. So sorry for whoever's been watching us that we weren't online. We really apologize. There's really only 10 subscribers, so to the 10 of you, thank you, but sorry.
It's been a long couple of weeks.
In our last video we were talking about wants versus needs and how we needed help figuring out how to better control our spending habits, but due to our pleas with the internet and asking for help or asking for suggestions or comments, nobody really got back to us, so we just continued about our ways.
Not on comment sections, but I think one of my friends had watched the video and gave me some feedback outside, so it'd be nice to hear from people that aren't friends necessarily, so they get another perspective, I guess.
Right.
So what's new?
So you know how my car was having some issues and I was debating whether or not to keep it, and then I said I was going to keep it. Well, you know, during my free time I like to peruse Craigslist, and another car came up.
Oh, man.
And I took a look at it. I went down to the dealership, and the price was good. It was reasonable. They weren't asking stupid money, because I know for these particular cars they actually try to gouge you because they know that they're rare and they don't sell a lot, and maybe the market is a niche market, but when I called I was like the only one interested. Kind of weird.
Luckily for you.
Yeah, well, luckily for me.
Unluckily, I don't know.
Yeah, so anyway, I ended up buying that car, and so now I have 3 Land Cruisers. That just speaks to the fact that how much I love these cars and how I think that these are probably one of the best trucks slash SUVs on earth. Then one of our friends said, hey, I'm gonna buy your 80 series off of you, and that kind of fell through the cracks. And actually it was a good thing that he didn't buy it. For me personally, if I know something is maybe, I mean, I don't want to say like I'm deceiving people, but kind of if it's if I know something has issues, it feels bad for me to sell something, regardless of if it is for a stranger or for a friend.
Feel guilty.
Yeah, I would totally feel like I would try to be as upfront with the person as possible to the best of my knowledge. And for anybody that was interested in my 80 series, I'm sorry, it was there was just way too many issues. Even though I know some of you guys out there were like, oh, I can't believe you had it on sale, how come you didn't sell it to me? I ended up turning it to the dealer, and they gave me a few grand towards the purchase of the new LX, and it kind of worked out for the best. But I still bought a new car, like another car. It's crazy. Normal people don't go through cars like me, I guess. I feel like I'm some sort of crazy car guy that just keeps buying new cars, but the maintenance for that other car was just like climbing.
Well, I feel like judging by everything you told me, you're able to afford it, and you have the ability to make those changes. Like, talking about a car, it's not a small purchase, by no means. There's a lot of maintenance, like we talked about before, and everything like that. And in some ways we always need a car. Well, I guess you don't really need a car, but in Hawaii we kind of do, because you know, you pretty much need a vehicle. It doesn't always have to be a specific one, but I guess what I'm trying to get to is that you got rid of one and got another one because you're financially, or I don't want to say physically, but able to do it, so I think at the same time I feel like because we're similar in our likes and our hobbies and whatnot, maybe I'm a little biased in trying to find like a reason that can kind of justify it. But I feel like it's kind of okay. It's not like you're going out and buying a brand new $80,000 car every couple months.
I did not spend a shit ton of money on this car.
Yeah. So, and you already have another one, so it is definitely a need. I'm sorry, a want rather than a need. But kind of going along those lines, like because nobody really gave us feedback, which is not bad, but I just kind of old habits kind of die hard.
Yeah.
So, I didn't make a large purchase like that, but I did recently. I'm gonna go on a trip soon next month, and I do need a suitcase because the old one I had did break. So I went in and bought one. And the one that I bought, I do need one, but I didn't have to buy the one that I did. But I felt for the longevity, I like to travel, hopefully be traveling a lot more. I felt like it was a good investment. Now, going back to what I said about you, I feel like I'm trying to justify it because I think it's okay. But do I really need the one that I bought? No. But like I said, old habits die hard, so I kind of wanted the better one.
So, I mean, it's not like you... I think it goes along the lines of buying quality products over quantity. So if you were to buy something that was cheaper, that maybe didn't roll as good or had crappy zippers, you maybe wouldn't be happy carrying it around, or but then the one that you did buy probably is gonna last a while.
Plus, I think so long as and again, this might be me just trying to justify our purchases, but I feel like if we're financially or able to do it and without spending beyond our means, I think it's okay. Maybe not all the time, but once in a while.
Right. Even though the stuff that we're buying is maybe expensive to some people, or some people might think we're out of our mind for spending this kind of money on an object, it's not like we're spending beyond our limits.
Right. Not maxing the credit card, not going into debt, not doing like a layaway program or whatever. Like, not that those are bad, but I feel like that's only the beginning to kind of like a downward spiral of getting into excess debt or things like that. So if you're able to kind of financially be stable with that, I think it's okay once in a while. You know what I mean? But again, maybe that's just my take. I don't know what other people might not agree, but I feel like it's okay once in a while, not all the time.
I mean, more power to you if you can afford it, right?
For real.
I feel we've said that before in another video, but
I guess we're like women trapped in men's body, liking to
just
shop.
love to shop. And if you guys think we're wrong, or you have the same problem, or you have anything to suggest to us, we'd really appreciate it. Comment below, or come find us and talk to us in person, I guess.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
Okay.